Most people use Spotlight to open apps. Use Command and space, type 2 letters, app opens. But that's the smallest thing Spotlight can do. Your Mac has a search engine built right into it. And most people have barely scratched the surface of what Spotlight can actually do. Start here. No weather app, no browser, no iPhone. Just a Spotlight. Type weather and any city name, and weather is right there. You can switch the sites too. Type city name and then weather. Now same bar, let's try something else. No calculator app. No switching windows. The calculation is answered before you even reach for your phone. You can also copy it from right side and paste it anywhere you want. In Spotlight, you can also check live currency conversion without opening any web browser tabs. Additionally, you can check units, distance, temperature. Just type it and Spotlight handles it all. No browser, no app. The answer is right there. One more thing that people never try. You type any word, you get instant definition. No dictionary app, no browser tab. Next time you're scrolling, you're reading an article, you come across a word you want to check, don't open dictionary, don't open new tab. Just open Command plus space, type define and the word. And there it is. You did not lose your previous windows, you did not open any app, you were not distracted even for a moment. This one changes how you find files on your Mac. You need a PDF from last week. You remember what it was about, but not the file name. Type what you remember and Spotlight will find it for you. Documents, presentations, spreadsheets, images. Spotlight searches all of it, faster than opening Finder and hunting through folders one by one. The more specific you are, the faster it finds what you need. Everything on your Mac is indexed, as long as Spotlight is allowed to search it. We will come back to the Spotlight index part later in the video. And Spotlight does not stop at files. This is one that matters most for anyone who deals with a lot of emails every single day. You need to find an email from someone, but you don't remember when it was sent. You just remember who it was from. Type their name and you will find every email thread from that person right here. And it does not stop at email. Emails and messages from the same person in one search without switching to either app. No scrolling through months of thread, no separate search in messages, one search and everything appears right there. For anyone who is managing a lot of communication, this one alone is worth knowing. Spotlight finds apps, emails, messages, definitions. But there is one thing it cannot reach. Something your Mac forgets after some time. What you copied earlier. Your Mac has a clipboard, and it does exactly one thing. It holds last few items that you copied. Copy something new, it starts forgetting the old one. To overcome this situation, I use an app that's called Paste. It gives my clipboard a memory, a searchable history of everything I copy, whether it's a text, links, images, files. What I really like about this clipboard manager is that it can hold data for a month, for a year, or even lifetime. So when I need something from earlier, I don't have to go back and find the original source again. Type one word and it is there, even from last week. And this is the one I use most. Something I copied on my iPhone while I was out that goes already in Paste on my Mac. When I sit down at my desk, no AirDrop, no emailing myself, it is just there. It also has a privacy control for sensitive information. So what should not be stored is not stored. If you want to check out, link is in the description. Now back to where most people start. But one thing most people are not doing. Just type 2 letters. In system settings is open. Spotlight matches from the first letter you type. 2 letters, any app. This is the fastest way you open anything on your Mac. Even faster than dock, faster than apps. Earlier I mentioned Spotlight searches everything on your Mac as long as it is allowed. But here's where you control it. Because there are 2 things that happen to almost everyone. Either Spotlight shows too much results from apps and categories that you never use, or it misses something that you know it is there, but it is not finding it. Both of these situations are easy fix. Under System Settings, when you go to Spotlight, here you will see every category Spotlight is allowed to search. If your Spotlight is surfacing things you don't need, turn that category off. If it is missing something you want it to find, turn that category on. Further scroll down till the bottom. Where you see File, click on this Information tab. If you wish to disable a specific type of files, you can disable from this window. Developer, Documents, Images, Movies, Music. Further, you can click on Search Privacy. When you tap on plus symbol, you get the Finder window. From here, you choose the directory, the folder you do not want a Spotlight to index, and add to this list. Now, Spotlight will not show any results from that specific directory. What if your Spotlight is not showing you the relevant results at all? Maybe after a recent update, it is like crippled, it is not showing you the right things, it is missing content. Then you can reset the entire Spotlight. Click on Search Privacy again. This time click on plus symbol again. And now you're going to choose your main Mac drive. And done. Now go back to the same place and remove it this time. Done. Now give your Mac some time. Depending on the amount of data you have on your Mac, it is going to re-index everything on it. It's going to take time. So do not immediately use a Spotlight search. Give it about 15 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. This action fixes a broken Spotlight search. One more thing Spotlight does that most people have never noticed. Spotlight is not just searching, it is also suggesting. Based on who you are communicating with most, based on what you have been working on, based on recent activity on your Mac. Before you even finish typing, your Mac already knows what you are most likely looking for. And this is Spotlight working at its best. Not just finding what you ask for, but anticipating what you're probably looking for. Live weather, currency conversion, word definitions. Files found by what you remember about them, not what you call them. Emails and messages found by name without opening any app. Apps launching in just 2 letters. Full control over what Spotlight shows, what it should not. And suggestions arrive before you even finish typing. Most people open Spotlight just to find an app and open it. But now you know it can go a lot beyond it. You can really control plenty of things just within this built-in search engine of your Mac. One thing I highly recommend you to get used to, just make it a habit. The shortcut for Spotlight, Command Space. Once you're used to, everything will become so easy. That is the only first step and the hardest for many people. Anyways, this is pretty much it in this video. If you're ready to step up, here's the next one for you. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe Crazy Editors for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself and I will see you in the next one.